Going on, everybody? Am I live?
Live time.
Time to go live. This one was like crooked right here. Oh, hold on. Gotta close this door, man. Trying to figure out where all the secret rooms are at. All right. Of course, we're starting off another great live stream. Not prepared, but we're working on it. No, what's going on, everybody? Is that good? There we go. Hey, welcome back to Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 10.
10, DS.
Hey, what's going on, Bradley?
Oh, yeah.
What is up?
We're in the preteens now.
There we go. We're coming in and we're coming in. So a lot of good stuff to talk about. Finally, we can stop talking about China. I'm tired of hearing about them. Tired of hearing about the dinosaurs. We can get back to the market. What's going on with it? And I'm excited.
Oh yeah, tell me about it, man.
Of course, I'm King.
I'm Bitcoin Zay.
We forgot to say it. And let's go ahead and give out that free Bitcoin day from yesterday. Who was yesterday's winner for the free Bitcoin?
It was Rick and Thaddeus Music. Thanks for that comment. I do think a hybrid exchange. A lot of people have been saying that hybrid exchange between Bittrex and Poloniex. A lot of people like the interface of Poloniex and then the usefulness of Bittrex, but keep it decentralized. I'm good to see that. So free Bitcoin's coming today. Appreciate that message.
BTC. Of course, every day is make sure, or actually almost all our videos we posted. Usually it's either the first comment on our YouTube or the best comment, but you just put them in quotes and we give away that free Bitcoin.
Every day.
All right, so the market, what's going on?
Well, right now we're starting to see some a little bit of a turn the corner for a lot of the altcoins.
What's going on, Bitcoin Vegan?
Hey, what's going on, man? So parabolically, if you look at different graphs, when you can see it turning the corner at that downtrend, you usually see that channel going up. So with altcoins, we're starting to see that. Bitcoin we saw a small correction from 4,000, but right now it looks like the market is definitely on track to turn around. So it could be altcoin season soon, sooner than what some of us think. It could be 2 days.
I would say it's kind of been starting. Like if you've been looking at the markets, I mean, granted, there's like keep telling me, there's a ton of pump and dump groups running through them. Yeah. But if you set your sell orders at the right amount, you can make quick money. Like you can go to sleep and wake up and that money's there because it shot up for a quick 2 minutes, 80%, then went right back down.
Yeah. So and it fills your order. And
yeah, it fills your order and you're good to go.
Literally making money while you sleep. So
yeah, it's passive income.
Oh yeah. So.
All right, so market's looking good. We see that Ethereum, what's going on? I keep hearing about the fork, might happen, might not. I see, was it Vitalik Buterin?
Yeah.
See him speaking out a lot more. Which
nice shirt, by the way.
Which is interesting. Granted, the guy's a genius, right?
Yeah.
However, so he's young though, right?
Yeah, he's in his 20s, not sure.
Like 23, 24, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
My only thing with him is, his statements, I'm sure he understands his statements are powerful. A lot of people listen because, he's basically one of the leaders, or he is a leader of the Ethereum platform. But is he kind of too young, or does he have the, not only say too young, because age doesn't matter, does he have the experience to talk about some of the business and how things affect the global market the way he does? I don't know. Sometimes I look at some of the things he say, I'm like, does he realize the impact of what he's saying? And, if he's wrong, it's a big deal.
Yeah, I think he has a good idea, crypto speaking. Overall, I couldn't speak on it. I don't know his background, but because he is pretty young, he hasn't even had enough time to experience a lot of the business stuff that goes into it. But from a programmer standpoint, Ethereum standpoint, he's done pretty well for himself. Even through the bad news, the bad code, all that stuff. So yeah, Hardfork coming. I think Buterin is definitely one of the smarter people in the space. But it's like you said, business-wise, I mean, we saw that with exchanges. I mean, smart developers don't equal great businessmen.
Right.
So in my opinion, he's done well thus far, but still a long way to go. So yesterday was good for him being on stage, being able to explain what they think Ethereum can do with Visa and things of that nature. So
is it going to fork?
Yes. The hard fork is actually being planned now. It's not a contentious, like, oh, we got hacked, so it's hard fork thing. It's actually being planned for October 9th. Okay. So for those of you who follow trading, remember, buy the rumor, sell the news. So leading up to October 9th, you'll probably see a lot of growth with Ethereum. Won't say how much the price will go up, but it is inching past 300, and if it gets past that level, we'll see. But yeah, Hardfork October 9th. They're actually trying to upgrade the software, solve the coding bugs, and they have their new Metropolis rolled out, which is their new phase, so to say, of Ethereum. And also they just tested Zcash. The first Zcash payment on the Ethereum network just went through, which has been a lot of people, they think that can be a bigger competitor than Bitcoin than anything else. So if you got Ethereum's network with Zcash's anonymity, you can put them together and have a little baby called.
Oh yeah, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So okay, so Ethereum might be going up very soon. Thank you for the like, Kim Hunt. What is the? Oh, it just made me forget. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Old
Decred, yeah.
Yeah, bought some a while back. You got some interesting stuff coming.
Oh, so do you get 1 for 1 on the fork? Same as the big. Well, technically with but so Ethereum when it does fork, you can get 1 for 1 for each coin.
No. You're not gonna get an airdrop.
No.
Just your coins will be 1 to 1. Yeah, they'll still be the same. Absolutely. Yeah.
So basically, it's gonna be free coins. I hate to say it like that. You know, that's the.
Well, it's nothing's gonna change with your coins.
Right.
It's just the way they function. If you have 10 Ethereum, you'll have 10 Ethereum after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it is technically free money because every time somebody hard forks, the price jumps up instantly because people are bullish on the fact that people.
But everybody's doing it together. You said it's planned.
All
right, sounds good. Well, all that news with Ethereum, like it says, a slow build up. I don't see why the price would not go up with all this news. So you heard it here first. Good luck and happy hunting.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jamie Foxx, he's on it too, huh?
Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
No, Matteo. Somebody said Bitcoin gets close to 5,000. Should I sell expecting correction? No, we already hit 5,000. We already had the correction.
Yeah.
Hold.
Absolutely. I will say too is the bearish trend line is going right now. If we get a reversal and it goes past 4,400, it's going to shoot past 5. I can tell you that right now because it's already been there. We already seen 5,000.
We already tested it.
Yeah, because psychologically, if you've never seen 5,000 before, everybody sets their sell orders at that mark. Everybody that made their money, when it gets back to that rate, I feel bad for those shorters.
Right.
We're gonna see a lot of contracts get smacked on BitMEX or wherever else cracking.
So Jamie Foxx, the next guy who's in the ICO space. What we got? We got the Game, Nipsey Hussle, I think.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton, of course. Floyd, Money Mayweather, the champ is in like 3 of them now. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. All right. So we got Jamie Foxx now. This is the new hustle in Hollywood, I guess. What's up? I hope these people are getting good counsel. I know. I can't remember. I think it was on Nipsey Hussle. He actually had what's the guy who made Veritasium?
Reggie Middleton.
Yeah, I think he was advisor on one of his boards. So hopefully he does have good counsel. But
yeah.
So what's going on with the Jamie Foxx's ICO or the one he's promoting?
Oh well, if you haven't heard, Jamie Foxx new ICO Cobbin Hood, kind of a play off Robin Hood. It's funny. Yesterday we just talked about. They are.
Right, all these people. Bitcoin vegans say all these people are better off just supporting Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think it's some funny business.
It's definitely some funny business.
With them saying the word Bitcoin because there's no way they're that close.
Well,
to say anything.
Yeah, look, come on, it's a hustle. It's a come up. I'm not saying they're doing it in a malicious fashion. I don't know these people. Yeah. But some of the people that are coming to them for that promoting, come on. Because a good product right now in the space, it doesn't need promotion. Not to that level. Mayweather, Jamie Foxx, Game, Nipsey maybe because I've seen him with some really good business acumen. But Paris Hilton, like all these people, I haven't seen them build a business from scratch or look into a business to invest in. So I don't think that they're promoting the stuff they're promoting. To me, that's already a red flag. I'm like, why do you need a promotion team if you're good at what it is? Like this is a brand new space.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin didn't have ICO. If you
didn't
realize it didn't need it, but a lot of times with these people that get promoted, these celebrities, they're not speaking for themselves. They're saying what they tell them to say, and I think they're probably being told by whoever their managers, whoever. You can't talk about Bitcoin because our banker friends, our banker friends.
Oh
are
yeah,
telling
that's
us
a good point. Yeah.
You can't say Bitcoin.
They never do say Bitcoin.
They never say it. If you notice that, they never say the words Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin explicitly.
They would. Derek Alvarez said they're gonna bring more bad light to it if it doesn't end good.
Oh yeah, I mean, somebody was making a joke. The Paris Hilton indicator. As soon as she said she was accepted, it dropped from 4,700 down to 3,000. So
what y'all got cooking back there?
Yeah.
Thanks for the likes, Matteo.
Yeah, but Jamie Foxx's ICO Cobbin Hood It's a decentralized, zero fees exchange, supposed to be, which we discussed yesterday. We were saying what type of exchange would you like to see. If it was, actually zero fees, it was decentralized, and it achieves its goal.
They're beating me to the punch, people.
I can see it, but at the same time, it's kind of a gold rush to see who can make the best exchanges and who can adopt the most users. But we'll see. But it's a trend now, so
yeah, I mean,
everybody wants to.
Like I said, I'm gonna get in this exchange game. I'm gonna take it slow though. I'm gonna do the Google way of it. I'm gonna give it a couple years, see what works, what doesn't work, find the best developers and all that, and then come together and make it work. But we'll see how it works. So Jamie Foxx might have a piece of an exchange under him. Yeah. If so, he would be one of the wealthiest actors in Hollywood in no time, whether he knows it or not.
Yeah.
Cambridge Crypto Study. I had these comments turned off on Facebook, so everybody on Facebook, thanks for joining. I'm just now looking at these comments. I have them turned off.
Taco Tuesday.
I was about to say. It's like gloomy outside today. I don't know. It's getting off to. It's been gloomy. I don't know. It's getting off to a slow start, but Cambridge Cryptocurrency Study was just released as a 114-page study. Anyone I think that want to be, I haven't read it yet. Full disclosure, I haven't read it. I've only saw a few notes from it. Definitely going to read it because I'm hoping, I want to give these people the benefit of the doubt that they did not take the, you're right, I know, right? They didn't take the institutional, traditional route of looking at, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And I'm hoping they have, with their experience of doing research and all their knowledge, they can put all that in the pot and bring out the best stats. And so far, the notes I saw were pretty good. It was realistic, so I was like, I'm definitely gonna read it. I would suggest you read it as well. You want to be involved in the space. You want to know what happens to the market. It's good to know. But there's a business component too. The reason why I'm bringing it up. So some of the notes I saw is so far in the entire world, globally, so far there are only 1,876 people who work in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency blockchain industry total worldwide. 1,800, almost 1,900 people.
Yeah, that's
1,800 people in the world work in this space right now. People, if you're investing in it, and that means you believe in it. If you're watching us, you believe in it. You support it. You might as well figure out how to get into this space. We've consulted people on this. We consult people on this every week about how they can put their business, if they need to put it on the blockchain, or what they can do in this business. But there's only 1,800 people in the business.
Oh yeah, the floodgates have not even.
It hasn't started.
Haven't even, kind of shuttered because it's literally just the smartest people in the world who are developing it. And
stop laughing. We're on the fintech elite.
Really are in the 1%.
The masters of the universe. This is the next one.
Oh yeah, and if you're learning and developing now, you're like, oh, it's I'm too late. I'm like, you don't understand. Once you get into this crypto bubble where every day is Bitcoin, is crypto, is this, you feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like there's so much more you could do in space, and then you look at a study like that and see only 1,800 people really intensely work in the space. Probably another 10,000 or so work in and around it. People who may do small stuff here and there, but I'm not surprised because it's still very small. It is a very tough. The new 1%, people who can develop.
My thing too. I did a tweet about this. I tweeted this and then put a Facebook post about it. I think a few months ago, 2 months ago, maybe a month.
Trade more.
But what did it say?
He said he wants to trade more. Then you got to trade more.
Yeah. But one of the things I put on the tweet, I was like, if you want to be a millionaire in 3 years, I don't care what age you are. If you have kids, let's say you don't want to, if you're a parent or you're older, you've been in school and you're just tired of learning, maybe you got a kid. Put your kid through this. You got a nephew, niece. But if you want to be a millionaire in 3 years, it is as easy as this. For the next 12 months, learn how to code. You can go to school and learn. You don't have to go to school. There's so many programs now that you can purchase online or for free. There's YouTubers. You can learn to code on your own. So in 1 year, learn to code. In that second year, start learning to code in the as far as developing blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, all that stuff, apps. Learn all of that for the next 12 months, which once again, you can do on your own. You can find people in your local city and state, meet up with them and learn and develop, or get online.
Treehouse.
Treehouse. We talk to people like literally around the world and get advice from them throughout the day on all these apps and stuff. And then by your third year, just get a developer job in the crypto community. That's literally $1 million plan. Right now, blockchain developers are in demand. because there already aren't enough coders and developers in the world, people.
Oh, yeah.
There's always been a shortage.
Yeah.
Then there's a shortage of blockchain coders. It's a shortage for two reasons, because A, is not enough, and then B, they're already millionaires.
Yeah, most of them are already rich.
They are already rich.
Yeah.
So it's like they do what we do. They work when they work, you know.
They achieve their goal.
Yeah, they achieve their goals and keep pushing.
Some of them like 27, 25-year-old kids who've been coding since they were, 12, and they got to a point in the blockchain space where they're like, I don't really need it that much anymore. I'm gonna go on vacation with my millions of dollars, and then it leaves it wide open for everybody else. And we haven't even seen all the companies that are gonna come, so that's even more. It'll be exponential growth, I think. But if you get your kids, if you have high school kids, if you have high school or college age siblings, and they don't know what they want to do for the rest of their life, or they're not sure, you should probably start telling them how to code, trade,
long time,
learn Bitcoin, because they may find something else that they can do in the space. Because 3 years from now, that's all the industry is really going to be, is cryptocurrency based. Even if it's not Bitcoin, especially learning Java, learning the C-Wall, C++, actual programming language, those things will actually help in the long run, no matter what. Even if Bitcoin price, whatever.
Yeah. So if you're at a dead-end job, if you want to be a millionaire in 3 years, or you just want to do something different and be successful, learn to code within the blockchain industry. There's only 1,800 jobs. Read that Cambridge crypto study. Also, they had another great percentage there, that another stat that they had that we talked about in earlier videos as well, that we pretty much know to be true, even though it's anecdotal. But they said 49% of exchanges in the world have less than 11 employees working. So all those support tickets jokes that we always do and say
I knew it.
like you said earlier, like we both said in the past, there's a lot of developers that run these exchanges, that run these ICOs, that run these whatever, because they're very smart. They have a lot of money and a lot of free time now. We just said, developers are millionaires now. So these developers are multimillionaires. They see a way to get more money, and it's what seems to be passive income. They start an exchange. People trade, we get our money, and whatever, we're done. And then the real business end of it comes in. So right now they're figuring out that road ahead. I can already tell what's going to happen next 18 months. Expect big companies, or expect big ICOs and big and even pre-existing companies in the crypto space to start hiring those big COOs and CEOs from different companies that they are supposed to be well known and respected, So
and I predict once, because right now
thanks, Ray.
Enough people in the exchange world,
thank you.
Well, they don't really know how to do support tickets. Like if you think about it, some of the tickets they would get, they can't really have that big of a support staff. Because how many people actually know how to answer those questions? So
that is true. Once again, there you go.
You get
a call center started where you all learn. You teach everybody crypto.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
It's another business. Wow.
Exactly.
Just like they teach them how to speak English or whatever in different countries. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna teach you how to speak blockchain and cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah, and I think honestly, every COO, every manager that comes in, they're gonna come in, they're gonna look and say, okay, what exactly is the problem with exchanges? And I think the first thing they're gonna look at is support, because if you have an excellent support or excellent customer support, you could take most of the market share right now. But going forward,
you can take, if you have good customer support right now, you can take 65% of the market. Easy.
Yeah, you can take all of it. I mean, because most people will be like, "What? It works? I can actually hit somebody up and they hit me right back."
Nobody needs college anymore, Ray.
Yeah. Somebody said unless college.
Unless you're trying to have a party at the atrium at 12 a.m. during finals week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, don't go to college, because that's what I did.
Thank you. I go live for the light.
Yeah.
So Derek just asked, where do we do our research at? Okay. Expectation for the Bitcoin price by the end of the year. We rarely get price points, but we definitely think it's going to break the 5K range. I don't think it's going to get up to 7K yet. It might touch 6 and go back down, dip down hard, and after New Year, go back up to about 65, 68. But Derek was asking, where do we do our research at? A lot of people ask us this all the time, like everywhere. Everyone asks, because especially in what I'm seeing in the crypto community, for people who are just now getting into it, people want the success and the returns that come with it, but they don't really want to do it. They don't want to get down and dirty. They don't want to get down and dirty. in this space, unless really unless you're just like really listening to a couple people who know everything you're talking about 24/7, they got a free line to them. You have to do your own research. You have to be in it. So we use an assortment of different websites.
I mean, start where you usually start, Google.
Twitter, Google, yeah, Google.
And then go down the wormhole. Yeah. Because if you do that, if you constantly look at the articles and then look at who wrote the article or who the article is about and then search those people and then the projects they've done and then search that, you'll go down this wormhole. If you do it for a few weeks, all of a sudden you'll start realizing, dang, all these names that start popping up, all these terms, all these things, they start making sense after a while. And then research becomes less of just, I'm gonna look up everything and then you know exactly what to look for.
That's true.
Then we do that. Then once you know what to look for, you find that research and then you apply it to what you're doing, because all research isn't good research, so to say, because you don't want to waste time reading about something that has nothing to do with what you're trying to achieve. So if you don't know right now, just read everything. But if you know for sure you want to trade, you need to look at traders, like read about Bitcoin traders and altcoin traders and altcoins.
And you have to I would say some good ones on top of my head. Of course, Bitcoin Talk, Reddit is gone, right?
Well, I mean
they have it,
it's
but
gone. It's too contentious now. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, Reddit is. I mean, it's still there, but if anybody tells you should go to Reddit for Bitcoin and crypto talk, verify your source.
Yeah, exactly.
It says a lot. But
Twitter's actually.
I would say Twitter is huge.
Yeah.
When you all see some of these price swings, it's sometimes because of a tweet. We keep saying that because it's real, and it's funny too because it's like a bunch of professional adults going to war on Twitter every day.
Every day.
And
marketplace ideas.
It gets deep. You talk about people who are for and against Bitcoin itself inside the community, it goes down.
Yeah.
And it's some funny stuff, especially when you get people making the wrong calls and stuff.
Yeah, people shoot each other down. And then some people, they get emotional, via Twitter. Like the one guy, he said, calling Bitcoin Cash B Cash is like calling a black person the N-word.
Oh, I saw that.
Get out of it. Like, who are these emotional, corny dudes on Twitter? But they hide, a lot of them hide behind, faces on the stage.
Some of them have good information, but it goes. It goes down.
But that's the thing.
I like to get the information and
if you get on there,
humor off
so
it.
much. Yeah, it's so much information. Yeah.
So Twitter is a good spot. Bitcoin forum, that is great to me. Only thing is, once again, you get ready to don't have anything to do for 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. Like literally.
You're gonna go down.
Because if you look up one coin on there, were you gonna start on the last page, first page? I mean, I need to get the essence of the conversation. I mean, sometimes it's like 300 pages long, so I'm jumping maybe every 10 or 15, going back. But like I said, Bitcoin Talk is a good one. Expect to have some free time. Slack channel. So here's the thing. I want everybody to know Slack channels have been good. It's funny. My cybersecurity expert actually, and he's watching this, what's going on. He's great at what he does. He's helped us tremendously. But our cybersecurity expert texted me yesterday and was like, just basically tell me some different things that are going on. He's telling me the Slack channels possibly getting one started. And I was telling him like Slack is already easing its way out the door in the crypto community because that's the #1 place, or I won't say number. I think it's like the #1, #2 spot to get the phishing attacks. For those who don't know, that's when a hacker takes over, and not takes over the entire Slack channel. They come on as a user, and they'll just send out a quick text or whatever that says, hey guys, click here for the update on what we're doing on our platform. Yeah. Of course, you think it's the whole Slack, whatever company's behind that channel. You think it's them saying to click here. If you got 50,000 people in that room, it's only up there for 30 seconds, which usually is at least 5 minutes for somebody, because 2 to 3 minutes. That's 2 minutes of 50,000 people, of that proportion of people clicking on it and getting a virus. So Slack's out the door a little bit.
Turn off your email updates.
Yeah.
If you have Slack, do not let them send the messages to your email.
Because they'll open it right up.
Yep. Because as soon as you click on your computer, you just allow malware and whatever else is in there into your computer. And good luck from that. Right. From that point.
And then Telegram. Telegram's great. And Facebook. And traveling people, you gotta get out. But Telegram's good because you get people from all across the world, and from there you get to know people, and then you can have your own channels, and they're all secure. I think Telegram's secure and everything. But yeah, if you're gonna get on Telegram too, have 2 or 3 hours of nothing to do as well, because you will literally be typing and reading 5,000 messages that you miss.
And if you don't like to read,
isn't it.
YouTube is great for theory. That's what I would tell people is if you like to watch videos and you like to see and people discuss it, that's good. They can't explain it to you. but actually reading real people, what they say about it, how they talk, you'll start seeing the difference. Because Andreas Antonopoulos sounds great on stage. You get all fuzzy inside, you think it's great, you think it's the best thing ever, and then you get on one of these you get on Twitter, one of these forums, and you're like, oh my God, these people are crazy, or this idea is, there's stuff wrong with it, or whatever, blah blah. So you want to make sure, in theory, it's good, but you want to make sure you get down and dirty with the people and read what's actually going on.
Well, I will say the good thing about the I guess everybody writing is because everyone has time to look, assess what they said, do their fact checking. But I remember it's kind of being like at the in the war room, like everybody's throwing daggers trying to get their point across and what they think is the right way forward, but or the right factual information. But so that's good. I think, did we cover everything so far? Oh, one last thing, something huge. Oh, no, October 12th. October 12th. Save the date. The SEC Investor Advisory Board meets to discuss the ramifications of the blockchain and distributed ledger on their impact in the markets. Oh, security markets. Yeah. In the securities markets. So basically they're going to discuss Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but they're calling it the blockchain distributed ledger because they like to separate the two. I think it was actually Andre Antonopoulos who said it. He's like, blockchain sounds a lot better to VCs and people who are kind of scared and on the fence, whereas Bitcoin sounds like this dark criminal thing. Yeah. So SEC is having an advisory board meeting. You can actually go there. Their headquarters are in Washington, D.C., or you can watch it online, which is what I'll most likely be doing on SEC.gov, unless I make that surprise appearance in D.C. Look out, people.
When I buy Bitcoin sign in the back.
Hey, we might have to do this. Yeah. But it's from 9:30 a.m. to 3:10 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah. They don't want us called. We're thinking about. Hey, we're gonna check out this plane tickets.
We're pushing out the ripple. That's what I'm saying. If the news is, like I said, they voted on the debt on a Friday night.
Right.
For a reason. They don't want you to know what's going on. So then by the time it happens, it's too late. But trust me, if we find
all three, man,
we will let it be known so you can stay in the know. And definitely watch that.
So, go ahead. You good?
Yeah.
Free Bitcoin. What are we doing today?
Oh, I did want to discuss one more thing.
Okay.
For those of you who are familiar with BitTorrent, the creator of BitTorrent, Bram Cohen, if you know this guy, he actually wrote a paper about mining Bitcoin more efficiently. If you mine Bitcoin with your electricity, which is good, but it is very costly and it does use a lot of resources. He wrote something that the protocol is entitled Proof of Space, where instead of using electricity, it uses your hard drive space on your server or on your computer. Very interesting. I would check it out. But the fact that the creator of BitTorrent is coming up with ways to make Bitcoin better should make you excited, because like I said, these are the smartest people in the world coming up with solutions for something that everybody can use, not just their company or not just their centralized ledgers, literally Bitcoin everywhere. So if people like that are
BitTorrent's huge.
Yeah, BitTorrent is huge. So that's kind of where Bitcoin took it. It left off of BitTorrent and then went from there.
So BitTorrent is basically another one of these dark. No, I'm just saying. They're basically a website online that help you.
Why is everything bad?
I would say everything that helps you achieve freedom is bad online. So BitTorrent was just one of those places that help you achieve freedom.
Absolutely.
Somebody asked me, Matteo on ICO Live asked me, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, which one do you like best? We like all three. I believe we're holding all three. Oh, yeah. We continuously hold all three. Yeah. We probably forever will.
Just to see what happens. Yeah.
Just to see what happens. All right, for the free Bitcoin today, what are we doing?
Let's see. Who do you think is going to be the next celebrity to promote an ICO?
There we go.
Who do you think, and which ICO will it be?
Which ICO?
Because I'm interested to see, because the names that are coming are like, these are okay. I mean, I guess cool people, I guess, but who's getting to them to be able to say it? How much are they paying them?
That's why I have to see these numbers. And honestly, they're probably not, they might not be paying them that much. They're either paying them a lot or nothing, I think, because they're only going to pay you a lot if they're going to do the right thing. They're like, hey, we know. But they might not pay them nothing because the people that they're coming to might not know anything about crypto in general. Yeah. So like, imagine we have just one of the biggest ICOs come in. We're like, hey, we got $10,000. So and so. Go ahead and put this out there. And they're like, oh, whatever. I don't know what this is. Free 10,000.
Oh yeah, I take it. And then I will say too, for those that are looking at the ICO thing, make sure you put your public address, put the name of the celebrity, but also what type of ICO. So, yeah. Yeah, we see that happening.
It will.
So to get that free Bitcoin, that's what you need to do. Morgan Freeman.
Make sure you put it in the when we end the video, put it in the comment section on YouTube so we get it. Yeah. As always, please make sure you're subscribed, and you can follow us on Facebook as well as Twitter at Kirby Crypto, KRBECRYPTO. And of course, these videos help you. If you like them, please share them, like them, do all that good stuff so we can move on up in this YouTube algorithm and get this information out.
Absolutely.
All right, take care, everybody. The Kardashian clan.
Oh yeah.
Is that gonna be a coin?
The Chloe coin.
There we go.